Hello everyone, this is your chemistry teacher PK Ghoshal Top. So today I am starting with the organic chemistry. So I'll just go for a small introduction before the chapter. In the next day we'll go with the blackboard. We'll just go in the chalk and the talk method as we go. यानी कि जैसे क्लासेस होते हैं वैसे होंगे. आज एक शॉर्ट इंट्रोडक्शन देंगे चैप्टर के बारे में क्योंकि ये नया चैप्टर है, नई चीज़ें हैं सीखने की. नाउ ए क्वेश्चन में कम in the beginning only that this chapter is a bit weird. Now let me tell you one thing, the chapter is not at all weird, it is as it is. The thing is that it appears weird to us. Why? Because we don't try to understand and we have made a mindset that the thing is tough. So whenever I go with the class, if you are hearing the class and if you are just following the written videos, I hope the things will become very easy. Now the name of the chapter is Carbon and its Compounds and Organic Chemistry. Now as the name suggests, it is carbon and its compounds. That means we will mainly learn about carbon and the compounds of carbon. Now compounds of carbon, I'm coming to it. Now let me speak about the carbon, the element carbon. Now see, carbon is the third largest or third most important element after oxygen and hydrogen, and it is present in the earth crust at a very small amount, that is 0.02%. 0.02% is present in a very small amount. Carbon is also present in the form of carbon dioxide as 0.03% of the total volume of atmosphere. Again, if you see, it is present in the fuel, it is also present in various other products, and carbon do exist as organic and inorganic compounds. Now generally if we speak about the oxides of carbon, carbon have three oxides. First is carbon monoxide, formula CO. Second is carbon dioxide, CO2, and the third one is carbon suboxide, C3O2. Now let me tell you one thing, carbon monoxide is a neutral oxide, carbon dioxide is an acidic oxide because it yields carbonic acid when reacts with water, while on the other side if you see carbon suboxide, it reacts with any substance and it gives a variety of compounds. If you speak about the poisonous nature, then carbon dioxide is non-poisonous, but people die due to the presence of carbon dioxide as suffocation. If you put somebody in the atmosphere of carbon dioxide, person will die in suffocation. But on the other side, carbon monoxide and carbon suboxides are really very poisonous. Now carbon suboxide is present only in the coal mines along with carbon monoxide. So these are the oxides. The other form in which carbon is present is mainly as carbonate and bicarbonate salts. They are also present as organic carbonates. It is also present in the form of carbonic acid. It is also present as cyanides, thiocyanides, etc. The other source of carbon are all the organic compounds which are known to us, and there are some gases like these gases are obviously, they fall in both organic and inorganic. They are cyanogen, thiocyanogen, and phosgene. Phosgene is COCl2, cyanogen CN2, and thiocyanogen is CN2. We will go through this, we will learn about all these compounds in the next class, where we will go for a vivid discussion about all the things. There will be a series of organic of this chapter. I will make a series on that, and you need to follow the videos in the proper way. Now just I am going for the introduction. Now a question may come, why do we need to study carbon and its compounds as a separate chapter? Answer to this question is that carbon and its compounds are innumerable in number. That means compounds of carbon, if you see, they are huge and innumerable in number. So which makes us to study about this chapter, right? Now a question may come, what is organic chemistry? We can say that organic chemistry is basically the sub-discipline within chemistry which involves the scientific study of the structures, properties, reactions of organic compounds and organic materials, and the study of the preparation structure which are determined by the structural formula of the organic compounds, and this deals with various compounds of carbon. Now again the word organic is very important. The word organic appeared from the word called organos. Organos means something which is obtained either from nature or which have some relationship with the nature. Now if we try to understand the basics, these compounds are obtained. In the beginning they were obtained from the living beings or from the natural resources, but nowadays 99.8% of all these compounds are human manufactured. Now why do we need this subject as a different sub-discipline? Now organic compounds are studied as separate sub-discipline of chemistry due to the following reasons. Reason number one, they are quite different from the inorganic compounds. I mean from all other compounds. In means no, I means no, in Latin I means no. So inorganic which is not organic. So it is quite different. And number two, the number of carbon compounds exceed the total number of all other compounds. That means innumerous in number. I am just giving you an example. Hydrocarbons, compounds of carbon and hydrogen, they are about 10 to the power 24 maximum, which is known to us. Now carbon, if you say it exists in the form of allotropes. What is an allotrope and what is allotropy? The phenomenon by the virtue of which any element exists in more than one physical form is known as allotropy, and the various physical forms in which that element exists are known as allotropes or allotropic modifications of that element. Now carbon, if you say, it is having two types of allotropes. First is pure form, second is impure form. Pure form, there are only three. That is diamond, graphite and Buckminster fullerene. Impure form, it is coal, charcoal, coke, lamp black, gas carbon and many more. Now a question may come in our mind. What is the reason that makes carbon so special? Now see, this speciality of carbon is called versatility of carbon. Carbon is a versatile element because of the following reasons. Reason number one, atom of carbon possesses only 4 electrons in its outermost orbit, and hence carbon tries to form covalent compounds. It can form 4 bonds. This is called tetravalence of carbon. Number 2, carbon also have a special property to combine with the atoms of its own. This property is called catenation. By the virtue of catenation, carbon forms bond with other carbon atoms and it gives us various types of shapes of compounds. I mean the molecules can be straight chained, they can be branched, they can be cross-linked, anything. And next thing is that size of carbon atom. Carbon atom is quite small in size, which helps it to form some strong covalent bonds. And last but not the least, carbon is neither electropositive nor electronegative. Now in the realm of the chapter, we will also study the various forms of allotropes. We will also study some special compounds, we will know about the isotopes and all the details of organic compounds. And let me tell one thing very clearly, this chapter is a very important chapter if you are studying for any sort of joints or if you are studying for any sort of competitive exams. Do expect questions from this part. Do expect some questions from this part. And if you are appearing for ICSE class 10th, then be sure question number 2, part 5 will be an organic compound question. It is reserved for this chapter. So you need to learn. Today is just a prelude that I've given in the chapter, just an introductory version. In the next class, probably day after tomorrow or Friday, whatever, when it suits, let me see. We'll just, for each and every topic, we'll discuss in details. We'll also go for doubt clearing sections, and I'll try to make the whole thing clear slowly and steadily. So, hope I'm clear. It is just an introduction of the chapter. We'll come to the chapter very soon. So, ending for today. I hope my introduction is clear. Good night. Jai Maa Bharati.